What's up, people? Welcome back to Internash. International students have been in news since couple of days due to a comment made by Australian Prime Minister. And based on that comments, the headlines of these articles go like this. First one was, as coronavirus spread, it's time to go home. Scott Morrison tells visitors and international students. Scott Morrison is Australian Prime Minister. Another one was coronavirus. International students should go home if they can't support themselves. Another one was international students not eligible for funding assistance in Australia due to COVID-19. And there were many articles I saw circulating on various social media platforms. And that's why I thought that I should make this video. I read the whole articles and I heard the whole speech given by Australian Prime Minister, Acting Immigration Minister of Australia, and what exactly they meant when they said that international students, if they can't support themselves, they always have an option to go back home. So in this video, I'm going to explain that whole thing, and towards the end, I'm going to give you a couple of tips what you can do while you are at home to enhance your exposure and upskill yourself so that you're better prepared. So if you're an international student in Australia or planning to come here or want to know what the situation here in Australia for international students, this video is just for you. So check it out. First things first, guys, we make all the videos regarding current situation for international students or videos that would help international students who are planning to come to Australia. So hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Getting back to the video. Now, I want you guys to tell me what exactly you think should happen. Whether international students should get X amount of dollars every fortnight so that they can survive, or you think whatever the government is doing is fine. Now, what Acting Immigration Minister meant was that when we apply for our student visa, we have to show certain documents and finances. And in those finances, we have to show that we can survive in Australia. We have that much funds that we can survive in Australia for first year. Now, what the minister meant for all the people who have been here for more than a year is that when you work in Australia, you have to have a TFN, and your employer puts X% of your salary in your superannuation fund. Now, what that means is that if I'm making $1,000 a month and my employer is putting 10% of my salary in superannuation fund, then they would put $100 in that superannuation fund. And I can't access that money if I'm in Australia and I haven't hit a certain age, or I can access that money if I'm leaving the country forever. Now, what they're suggesting is that international students who have been working in Australia for over a year, that they will be able to access the superannuation fund that every international student might have accumulated over a period of time. The only problem that I personally think, and I would love to know your opinion, is that everybody knows that working cash in hand is not legal. But a lot of international students are exploited and they are working in these industries where they are paid cash in hands. So what about those international students? How exactly will they manage themselves? What if somebody who was just going to apply for jobs after a year, after 6 months, and they don't have a lot of money in their superannuation funds? What about those things? I want you guys to write in the comment section what are solutions or what are you feeling about this whole situation. Another thing that couple of universities are doing, and this is really, really important, and I felt really good reading about these things. For example, University of South Australia, what they are doing is that they have a $10 million student hardship fund, and they are going to help all the students, domestic and international students who are studying in that specific university. I was also reading about University of Sydney, and University of Sydney says that university is providing a range of support measures and services for students. Both domestic and international students can apply for general bursaries and interest-free loans to ease their financial pressures. Also, Monash University is releasing a 15 million compensation and hardship package for the students who are facing these financial troubles. So if you're studying in Australia, then I would highly recommend to go to the student services of your university or college and ask them how they can help you, what problems you are facing. Just go to your university and college and ask them how they can help you. I'm sure there must be certain ways that universities or colleges would try and help you out from your financial hardship or any other hardship that you're facing. And before winding this video, I want to tell you what are the things that you can do to make sure that you use the time that you have productively. The first thing that you can always do is start a course. For example, I recently started a content creation course and an email marketing course. I personally like marketing. So these are the different things in marketing that if you learn, your probability of getting a job increases probably 5-fold or 10-fold. So those are the things that you can do. If you are in IT, you might want to learn or get better at a certain language that you think is going to be prominent after certain years. Those are the things that you can do. Second thing that is super important is if you have a LinkedIn profile and it is not on point, then you have to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is on point. Now, if you want to know how to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is really good, you have made sure that you have filled all the sections and everything, and how to make a profile in general, we have a video wherein we have featured Josh and he has explained how to create a LinkedIn profile and how does the best LinkedIn profile look like. So I'll give the link in the description. You can go through that video after this video. And the third thing is, and which is like personally my favorite, is like I always wanted to learn guitar. I have a guitar, but it's just I never got time to actually sit down and play guitar. And this is the time, guys. We're asked to stay home. We have to try and spend this time productively. So if you have a hobby that you had been delaying for a long time, this is your time, guys. Just do it. That's it, people. That's it for today. Hope you found this video helpful. I want to know in the description your comments, how you are spending your time, and if you have any tips that for other international students or for me, write it in the comment section and we'll try and get back to you. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and if you haven't shared this video with your friends, share it with your friends right now so that they can get to know what actual scenario in Australia is like. See you in the next video.